There are over 100 players you might have forgotten about who are still in FIFA. These don't play in the top 5 leagues because you would probably know that they are still in FIFA 23. The first player is Marcos Rojo, who used to play for Manchester United of course, and he now plays for Boca Juniors. Everyone of course knows Diego Godin from his period at Atletico Madrid, but he now plays in Argentina. Salomon Rondon of course used to play for West Brom and Newcastle and now plays for River Plate. Sergio Romero also used to play for Manchester United and now also plays for Boca Juniors. And Paulo Guerrero is of course a well-known Peruvian striker and he now also plays in Argentina. In Australia we still see Nani playing for Melbourne Victory, and he has of course played for Manchester United and many other teams. Marcelo is known from his period at PSV and Lyon, and he is now playing in Australia, and the same counts for Alessandro Diamanti, who used to be a beast to use in Ultimate Team. Morgan Schneiderlin is of course loaned out from Nice to Wanderers and he is still 71 rated in FIFA 23. Jack Rodwell used to be a high potential wonder kid in previous FIFAs, but he now plays for Sydney FC in Australia. And Carl Jenkinson, who used to play for Arsenal, now also plays in Australia for the Newcastle Jets. Christian Früchter used to have very high potential as well, and he used to be called the next Neuer, but he now still plays in Austria for Austria Wien. Another former wonder kid is Donis Avdijay, who now plays for Zurich and unfortunately never really reached his potential at Schalke. Nasser Charlie is currently loaned out from Başakşehir to the Belgian League, and he is now still 74 rated, and he also still has 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Former AC Milan player Jens Petter Hauge is currently loaned out from Frankfurt to the Belgian League, and he is still 72 rated, but his potential has been downgraded a lot from a few FIFAs ago. Another former wonder kid is Siebe Schrijvers, who now still plays in Belgium, and he is now 72 rated, but he used to be an absolute beast in the previous FIFAs. Thierry Ambrose now plays for KV Oostende in Belgium, and he used to be a player from Manchester City, but he unfortunately never reached his potential. Shinji Okazaki has had a fantastic career, and he now plays for Sint-Truidense in Belgium, and he is of course known from his period at mainly Leicester City. Daniel Opare used to be a fantastic player to use in FIFA Ultimate Team, but he now plays in the Belgian League and he is now 31 years old as well. Marouane Fellaini now plays in China, but he of course used to play for Manchester United and he is still 75 rated at 34 years of age. Another player who used to be a beast in Ultimate Team and career mode actually is Frank Acheampong, who now plays for Shenzhen Football Club in China. Romain Alessandrini plays for the same club as Acheampong and he is now 74 rated at 33 years of age, and he is of course known from his great cards in Ultimate Team in previous FIFAs. Another player you might have forgotten about is Joris Okore, who used to be a beast in I think it was FIFA 14, but he now also plays in the Chinese league. Federico Macheda was known from his few goals at Manchester United, with one of them helping them secure a Premier League title, but he now plays in Cyprus for Apoel FC. Another former wonder kid is Pione Sisto, who is now back at Midtjylland in Denmark and he is now 69 rated and he is 27 years old. Axel Tuanzebe is still loaned out from Manchester United to the EFL Championship, but he is now 73 rated at 24 years of age and he has been a beast to use in FIFA for the last few editions. Andy Carroll now also still plays in the Championship at 33 years of age and he plays for Reading and he is 70 rated. Scott Sinclair actually got his real game face in the last squad update, but he now plays in the 3rd English tier for Bristol Rovers and he is 67 rated at 33 years of age. And the last player who I will show from England is Charlie Austin, who actually plays in League 2 for Swindon Town. And in the 2nd French division we see former Arsenal player Mathieu Debuchy still playing at 37 years of age. Alexander Eswine is also known from his cards in Ultimate Team, but he is now 32 years of age and he is 69 rated and he plays for Sandhausen in the 2nd Bundesliga. You may remember Nordin Amrabat, who used to play for Watford, but he now plays for AEK Athens in Greece. He's 76 rated and he is now 35 years old. Andrija Zivkovic used to be another high potential wonder kid, but he now plays for PAOK in Greece as well. Croatian centre back Vida now also plays for AEK Athens in Greece and he is now 75 rated and he is 33 years old. Another player who now plays for PAOK is Tyson, who used to play for Shakhtar of course, and he is now 34 years old and he is 75 rated. And a similar player to Tyson is Bernard, who also used to play for Shakhtar Donetsk, but he now plays for Panathinaikos in Greece and he is 29 years old and 75 rated. And the last player you might have forgotten about that still plays in Greece is Vierinha, who used to play for Wolfsburg of course. Mohamed Bezic now plays in Hungary for Ferencváros and he is of course known from his period at Everton and he also had quite good potential in previous FIFAs. Mauro Zarate is still playing and he is still playing in the 2nd Italian division. Cesc Fabregas now plays for Como in the Serie B in Italy and he is now 72 rated at 35 years old. Domenico Crescito still plays for Genoa in the Serie B and he is now 35 years old and he is 73 rated and he has also seen a position change from left back to centre back. Raatje now plays for Spal in the Serie B and he is now 34 years old and he is 74 rated as as well. You might remember Kevin Strootman, who used to play for AS Roma, but he is now also playing for Genoa in the Serie B, and he is 73 rated at 32 years of age. Another former wonderkid is Patrick Cutrone, who now plays for Como, just like Cesc Fabregas, and he is now 24 years old and he is 72 rated. Another well-known player is Jeremy Menez, who now also plays in the Serie B, and he plays for Regina at 35 years old and he is 70 rated. And Giuseppe Rossi also plays for Spal, just like Nainggolan, and he is of course a well-known Italian striker. Maarten Stekelenburg is still playing and he is a third choice goalkeeper at Ajax in the Netherlands, and he is 73 rated at 39 years of age. Burak Yilmaz now plays for Fortuna Sittard in the Eredivisie, and he is 37 years old and he is still 76 rated. Bas Dost is of course known from his period at Wolfsburg, but he still plays for FC Utrecht in the Eredivisie. Amin Younes is currently loaned out from Ettifaq FC to FC Utrecht in the Netherlands, and he is 28 years old and he is 74 rated. Inigo Cordoba used to be a well-known player for Athletic Club de Bilbao, but he now also plays for Fortuna Sittard, just like Yilmaz, and he is 25 years old and he is 72 rated. Another former wonderkid is Jetro Willems, who now plays for FC Groningen in the Eredivisie, and he is 71 rated at 28 years of age. And a true career mode legend is Zakaria Bakali, now plays for RKC in the Eredivisie, and he is 26 years old and he is 67 rated, and unfortunately never reached his high potential. And another career mode legend is Rishairo Zivkovic, who used to be a wonderkid at Ajax, but he now plays for FC Emmen in the Eredivisie, and he is 25 years old and he is also 65 rated. Now on to Paraguay, where we see Oscar Cardozo still playing for Club Libertad, and he is 39 years old and he is still 71 rated. One of my favorite ever players to use in career mode is Hector Villalba, who also plays for Club Libertad, and he is 28 years old and he is 71 rated. Roque Santa Cruz also plays for Club Libertad in Paraguay, and he is still going strong at 40 years of age. Lucas Podolski now plays in Poland for Górnik Zabrze, and he is 72 rated at 37 years of age. Marko Grujic used to play for Liverpool, but he now plays for Porto, and he is 26 years old and he is still 76 rated. Bruma used to be another high potential wonderkid who used to play for Galatasaray, but he now plays for Fenerbahce and he is 75 rated at 27 years of age. Nicola Gaitan now also plays in Portugal for Paços de Ferreira, and he is 34 years old and 72 rated. In Saudi Arabia we see Eva Banega play for Al Shabab at 34 years of age, and he is 80 rated as well. Odion Igalo now plays for Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia, and he is 33 years of age and 77 rated. And just like Banega, Krychowiak also plays for Al Shabab, and he is 77 rated at 32 years of age. Luis Gustavo now plays for Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia, and he is 35 years old and he is still 76 rated. Christian Theo is also 76 rated and he also plays in Saudi Arabia but for Al Fateh. Another player who plays for Al Hilal is Luciano Vietto, who used to be a high potential wonderkid as well. He is now 28 years old and 74 rated. Another former wonderkid is Adam Maher, who now plays for Damak FC in Saudi Arabia, and he is 29 years old and 74 rated. Everyone of course knows Joe Hart, and he still plays for Celtic in the Scottish League, and he is 35 years old and 75 rated. Matthew Hoppe is of course known from his period at Schalke, and he now plays for Middlesbrough, but he is loaned out to the Scottish League. He is now 21 years old and 69 rated. You might have forgotten that Jose Callejon is still playing football, and he currently plays in the second Spanish division. Bebe now plays for Rayo Vallecano, and he is 32 years of age and 74 rated, and he used to be a good wonderkid at Manchester United as well. And Roberto Soldado also playing in the second Spanish division. And Shokdran Mustafi is of course known from his period at the German national team and of course the likes of Arsenal, and he now plays in the second Spanish division at 30 years of age, and he is 72 rated as well. Another former wonderkid who also plays for Levante is Charlie Musonne, who is now 71 rated at 25 years of age, and he also still has 5-star weak foot with 4-star skill moves. Victor Fischer used to be another high potential wonderkid, and he now plays in Sweden as he is loaned out from Royal Antwerp, and he is 71 rated at 28 years of age. And another former wonderkid is Vincent Till, who is now 22 years old and 66 rated, and he now plays in Sweden as well at AEK. Mario Balotelli now plays in Switzerland for FC Sion, and he is still 77 rated at 31 years of age. Someone you might have definitely forgotten about is Gaël Clichy, who now plays for Servette in Switzerland, and he's 37 years old and still 74 rated. William Cyprien now plays in Switzerland as he is loaned out from Parma, and he is 72 rated and 27 years of age, and he used to be a great talent to use in career mode. Another great player to use in career mode is Max Meyer, who now plays for FC Luzern in Switzerland, and he is 26 years old and 71 rated. You can't forget about Marek Hamšík, and he is of course a well-known player who used to play for Napoli, and he now plays in Turkey for Trabzonspor. Mark Bartra now plays for Trabzonspor, and he is of course known from his periods at Dortmund and Barcelona, and he is still 81 rated at 31 years of age. Omar Toprak is now 33 years of age, and he plays for Antalyaspor in Turkey, and he is 76 rated as well. Max Gradel used to be a great player to use in the Ultimate Team, and he is now now 34 years of age and he now plays for Sivasspor in Turkey and he is 76 rated. And a player who has been doing great in Turkey this season is Fabio Borini, who used to play for Liverpool of course, and he is 31 years old and 76 rated. Baftimbi Gomis is still going strong and he now plays for Galatasaray at 36 years of age and he's 75 rated as well. Juan Mata also plays for Galatasaray and he's now 34 years of age and 75 rated. Joshua King also plays in Turkey for Fenerbahce and he is now 30 years old and 75 rated. An unusual sighting of an English player playing in Turkey, but he is 28 years old and he is 75 rated and playing for Besiktas. Another player who used to be great to use in career mode and ultimate team is Alexandru Maxim, who now plays for Gaziantep at 32 years of age. And Leroy Fer is of course known from his period at Feyenoord and Swansea, and he now plays for Allianzspor at 32 years of age and he is 74 rated. Lazar Markovic used to play for Liverpool and now plays for Gaziantep and he is now 28 years old and 73 rated. Ahmed Musa is of course known from his period at Leicester City and he's 29 years old and now 71 rated. Andriy Yarmolenko used to play for West Ham and he now plays for Al Ain in the United Arab Emirates and he is now 75 rated at 32 years of age. And Tin Chatvay also plays for Al Ain and he used to play for the likes of Leverkusen and he is 73 rated at 26 years of age. Xherdan Shaqiri still plays football in the MLS as he is playing for Chicago Fire and he is of course known from his period at Bayern Munich, Liverpool and Stoke City. Another former high potential wonder kid is Ryan Gold, who now plays for Vancouver Whitecaps in the MLS. And you might remember Santiago Arias, who has played for Atletico Madrid and PSV and he is now playing for Cincinnati in the MLS. Victor Wanyama is also still playing in the United States and he is of course known from his period at Southampton and Spurs. Christian Benteke is of course known from his period at Aston Villa, Liverpool and many other clubs and he is currently playing for DC United and he is 73 rated. You might remember DeAndre Yedlin from Newcastle United and he is now playing for Inter Miami in the MLS. And another player who is now playing for DC United is Ravel Morrison, who is 29 years old currently and he is 68 rated. And the last player on this list is Josie Altidore and he is 32 years of age and he is 67 rated and he is of course known from his periods at Sunderland and many other clubs as well. Which player in this video will you try in your career mode save? Be sure to like this video and subscribe to help me get to 20,000 subscribers and I will see you at the next video.